Hello Stellar Souls, welcome back to my channel. It's Sam with another pick a card reading here for you today, and this one is all about your secret admirer, okay? So 3 piles. We are going to get into some characteristics, physical characteristics, how they feel about you, and maybe some actions that they might take towards you, and some advice for you. But given there's only 3 piles, do only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. Don't force anything. Remember that both parties have free will and that this person may want to make themselves known and may not. Or they may already be in your atmosphere or may be coming into your atmosphere at a later date. This is pile number 1. I've already pulled some cards here for you, but I've got my Astro dice on these piles. We've got Neptune here, so interesting. We'll go into that in a second. This is pile number 2. We have Libra here, and this is pile number 3, and we have the 7th house, okay? So take a deep breath, tune into your energy, ground yourself. Which pile are you drawn to? The timestamps are in the description box below. And I have just added my Reiki services, so distance Reiki healing, to my Etsy shop. So apart from personal readings, you can also now book a distance Reiki healing. Also in the description box. Everything you need to know is always down there. But let's get into it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the happiness card. Okay, so this is the overall feeling that this person gets from you. This is all about your secret admirer. We're going to get characteristics, and I've also got my Astro dice here, and this is Neptune that it landed on. So this person could be a Pisces. I feel like this person is happy dreaming about you, since there's like a dreamy energy attached to Pisces as well, especially Neptunian. It's like they're going with the flow at the moment, but they're possibly very sensitive to being around you. It's like this person, if they're in your environment already, when they see you, they may have an instant smile or smirk on their face. Like, I think they might even smile with their eyes, okay? And I do sense some passion coming through with that happiness as well. They might even get flushed cheeks when they see you, but I think they may dream about you, daydream about you as well. They might feel there's a spiritual connection towards you, feel some psychic, 5D kind of connection. But subconsciously they could have even manifested you. So strong, happy feelings with this person towards you, which is lovely. I kind of love that for you. At least they're not a neg energy straight away. Let's see. Let's dive in to pile number 1 and pile number 1's secret admirer. Can you tell us everything we need to know about this person, please, Spirit? Tell us about pile number 1's secret admirer. I'm going to take those, actually. Priest. Okay. An artist. My deck was upside down, so I'm not going to read those in the shadow attributes. But the priest... What? No way. Facilitates spiritual commitments. Serves as a channel of spiritual energy. I'm getting chills. Right, with that Neptunian energy. And I said, look, this could be a spiritual connection for this person. And ignore the word priest, to be completely honest, because this could be someone who leads a group of like spiritual questers, seekers, and also artists. That's very matched. Interesting energy. This is expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses. Again, taking it to another level, inspiring others to see life symbolically. You may be highly spiritual as well, pile number 1, with that Neptunian energy. I'm going to put that right in the third eye for that little happy person. Yeah, you may have met this person through a retreat, or you're about to meet this person at some kind of spiritual retreat, or you're going on a quest, a pilgrimage of some sort. If you're walking the Camino Trail or something like that, I feel like there's some kind of spiritual energy that is bringing you two together, and this person may obviously work in that realm. I feel strongly drawn to pull from the tea leaf already. Tell us about pile number 1's secret admirer, please, Spirit. I'm always cautious shuffling these cards. A big deck of round cards is very interesting indeed. All right. Younger woman. Okay, take it as energy, okay? So a younger person with a potential feminine touch, dealings or relationship with a younger woman, okay? Take it as energy, not as gender. We have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. They might pen a letter to you, pen an email to you, but I feel strongly that they write things down. There's also, with the ink spilled, it may be words that have passed between you that perhaps weren't favorable, weren't the happy kind of communication that usually happens between the two of you if you are feeling like you know this person. But I feel like there's problems to be solved in general that this person thinks is potentially keeping you apart. Tulip, great passion, and I said with the red energy there's something there. Also someone that is very expressive. There's almost a very subtle expression to this person though, so I'm getting like minimalist kind of vibes. With that tulip, it's just a very subtle, quiet, slow bloom, you know. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. You smell a rat. You may actually feel this person near you, and you may not think that this person has any kind of crush, right? You think that this person may not even like you in general, especially if you do work together. And you may already sense that this person is nearby, or this person is picking up some, you know, evil eye kind of energy, and they're thinking that might be a problem that needs to be resolved. Like, I can't approach because you've got some stuff going on, and they might be like, oh, they want to step in and resolve that from a spiritual point of view, or they might be just keeping their distance so that you can resolve that. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Yeah, they may want to be the loyal friend, right, that comes through and says, hey, heads up about this situation. Coins, money will be coming your way. Yeah, this could be a work thing for sure. Could be a work thing, or it could be you investing in yourself and in your spirituality. It could be you buying a piece of art from this person, attending an art class or a retreat, something like that. Let's get a bit more information. Ooh, flying. Slippery little suckers. This person may be hard to tie down. If you know this person, it may be hard to actually resolve things with this person. They may be so minimal that they don't have an email, and that's why they write by hand, okay? And it's like, gosh, this person is frustrating me. Just with that slippery kind of energy. Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords, which is literally like someone saying, okay, I've got something to say to you. And also it's a study kind of energy. So again, you could be a student of this person, as long as it's ethical, of course. Adult education. I think this person has a lot of dancing thoughts about you. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, a work situation or an investment situation in some way. In some way, one or either of you are coming into contact at another's work, okay? You have the Muse of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is someone who is grounded, is stable, has a lot of money, okay, and potentially wants to shower you with money. But again, I feel like they're minimalist, so you might not even know this. They could be a master of, a jack of all trades. And maybe a master of none, but maybe a master of one. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're a bit of everything. I feel like that. And I feel like a lot of people are like that too. Like a multi-potentialite. And so this is why this person may be studying. You might both be at a study kind of thing. You might be doing some kind of education together. Course together. Even like, you know, I'm very drawn to say NLP, like neuro-linguistic programming. Just with the mindset, this card really makes me think of that for some reason. So it could be someone that you attend that kind of course with. And there's a lot of like mind-boggling shapes. Like, you know, there's many arms. There's octopus arms. There's a bridge to cross. There's this vortex, you know, spiraling here. But there is blossoming energy. A lot of pentacle energy. So this person is stable and grounded, possibly an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or they are a boss or an entrepreneur, or the leader of some kind of tribe or community that you may be embarking on a study or just a like quest. I keep feeling the word quest, and this bridge is giving me quest energy too. Interesting. It feels higher level. I know this is like a younger kind of early education, but it feels like you're both stable, like you're both in a really good financial position. It feels high level, like if you're in a spiritual group or community, it's a high level community where investment does need to be made to stay part of it or to keep progressing. The professional development kind of sides of things. But I think this person also is looking at you like a wish fulfillment. I also think that they think that you are very independent and they're very attracted to that. And that's why they possibly could feel comfortable with being the King of Pentacles and, kind of observing from a distance, but also thinking I could really support what pile one wants to do here. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Who is the person that is the secret admirer? Two of Pentacles. There's so much Pentacle energy. So I feel like this person has a choice to make. And they may be very busy. Like with these arms, they may be very busy. They may have a lot going on. And they may need to, this is my literal retreat card, okay? They may need to take some time out. So if this is a high level, high functioning human and they are spiritual, in the closet and they're an artist in the closet, but they have a high profile kind of job, then they're perhaps taking this balance very seriously and taking a retreat of some sort to get a new perspective on you, get a new perspective on life, and that's how you may meet this person. This person may have multiple options, or you think this person has multiple options, but I feel like they're manifesting you specifically. They have their eye on you specifically. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, oh, this person thinks you've got competition. With this independent, flourishing, blooming energy, I think that they think that you look absolutely gorgeous. And you may be the younger person in this situation. You may be the younger person in this situation because I'm strongly getting that this person has a wisdom to them. And I think they may have had situations where they've walked away from pain before, okay, because I'm clarifying the King of Pentacles. And I think this person needs to take a good look at themselves and have the courage to come forward, okay, because the Ace of Wands is a very desire driven energy, okay? So I strongly think that they think you are gorgeous and they may be looking in the mirror and thinking, oh, I don't know if I've got the courage, if I'm worth it, if I'm good enough. And they may be scared that you too would walk away from their offer if they were to come forward with a passionate offer and say, hey, I'm very attracted to you and I'd like to invest in you. Great passion with the tulip. Interesting energy. The problems to be resolved is this balancing energy where they may feel like they are where they are not in a position to be able to come forward because of their status. Okay. And so that's why things might be in a dream state for them, where this is just something that's going to stay in their subconscious and never come to light. Let's get some more on that though. Let's find out. Anything else you can tell us about pile number one's secret admirer? Kira, attentiveness. Yeah, this is giving Three of Pentacles, okay? Collaboration, attention to detail. So again, this person may want to put you on their team, work with you closely, but not too closely. It's like, I'll just add another person to the mix, right? With the three people here, it's like, I'll add another person to the mix so it doesn't look too obvious and it's not too awkward. Problems to be overcome. And I think this person wants to keep their eye on you. And I know that sounds creepy, and it could be. If you know who this person is, it definitely could be. But I think this person is keeping their eye on you because they think that there's competition, or they think that you are someone they have to protect. Kookaburra, friendliness. Yeah. This person may make you laugh You know, it's like as you start laughing, they're laughing, or they're laughing at all your dumb jokes. Look, the kookaburras can be pretty violent. I have to say, they're my spirit animal, 100%. Every time I'm laughing, one of them is laughing with me or laughing at me, which is even worse. Thanks, guys. But they can be really vicious. They can like really attack other birds, and they're meat eaters. So, look, I think this person is coming across friendly, but I do think that they would have a bite. You know, they would have a bite if someone was to encroach on their crush, on you. Especially if it was someone working behind your back, like negative forces working behind your back, then I think they would really get their bark on. You know, and this looks like one of those, I don't know what their actual names are, but one of those pig dogs that would really like, if trained, they would attack. That's interesting. Very protective, and they want to be a provider too. Engagement ring. What else? Addiction. Oof. Yeah, this person's got it bad. I just heard that song in my head. It's an R&B song, I think. You got it bad. Oh, it's Usher, is it? Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Yeah, look at them dragging the heart at the back there. I feel like there's something definitely blocking this. That could be, and their thoughts becoming obsessive is possibly what they need to balance out, and their attentiveness might need to draw back a little bit, and they may realize that, and that's why they're like, oh, just add another person to the mix so that it doesn't become too obvious, because I feel like this person wants to, like, too much too soon. Do you know what I mean? Investing in you, and this friendliness might have like a bit of a addictive, obsessive undertone to it, because engagement ring is also coming up. Partnership, commitment, that can talk about partnership, eternity, completion, and union. I think that in their dreams, they would really want to be in a relationship with you. So take it how it resonates, of course. Let's see what this person would say if they had the chance. What would this person say to pile number one if they had the chance? We will be together again. That's for those who already know this person, who perhaps have had a situationship with this person in the past, that perhaps they walked away or you walked away from once upon a time. I love you unconditionally. That could be the problem to be resolved. The problem to be resolved could be their other addictions, possibly work related, okay? Hiding behind material things. But they do look at you and you make them very happy. I want you. Yeah, great passion, obviously showing up. And I am afraid to contact you. They definitely are. There's an undercurrent of unworthiness, possibly because of past situations. I want to get two of these and then I'll get some final advice for you. I'm so curious. Tell me if you know this person in the comments. Yo, I'm going to take that one because it did flip. Trust. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is trust that you are protected, because look at the levels here. It's like your higher self has got you. The divine has got you. If this is meant to be, it will be. But I do feel like there's something that needs to be learned in this connection, whether you're learning it together or separately, and whether you want to reciprocate the passion that is coming towards you. You may not, okay? This page of, this Five of Wands can sometimes talk about, like blockages in terms of communication as well. And that causes petty arguments, competition between the two of you, especially if you share like a work role and you're collaborating. There may be competition, and this person may be torn between trying to bolster you and prep you up or prop you up to make you look good in order to make themselves look good and attractive to you. But they also might be very hungry for success of their own, okay? Within the next few weeks, this person feels like they are going to make themselves known to you in some way, or this will come to some kind of head. So just be aware of it. Obviously, completely have free will. And if this is something that you equally dream of, this person could be a Pisces, or they could be very much an earth sign. We also have water coming up and air, so pretty much everything. Take responsibility for your own happiness. Make the choices you respect, live the values you admire, and build the life you love. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you need to like them back, especially if there's like unrequited feelings. And especially if there's a level of they're in a stronger role than you. What's the word? Like a higher level role than you, then this could be an awkward situation. And so you want to remember your values. But even if you want to like pursue this, I really feel like that taking responsibility for your own happiness could mean that if you want to pursue this and you want to lead this to a commitment of some kind because you share equal passion with this person, then it would just need to happen in a way where it was balanced out, and where there was some healing and maybe a period of pause between the two of you. Especially if this has got to do with like, we can't take this into the work realm, or we can't take this past this certain boundary that we are, you know, legally obliged to follow. So take responsibility for your own happiness is very important here. Don't be led by anyone, okay, especially by this person. So hopefully that was useful. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated for you. Take really good care of yourselves. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below, and I will see you in the next one. Pile number 2, you chose the Libra Astro dice, and your card is Intuition. Okay, so we are talking today about who is your secret admirer. This person feels, I strongly feel that this person understands what might be happening next, or understands how you intuitively feel. I think this person might be an empath. There's something very connected about you two. And I think this person may be aware of things even outside of what you understand, or vice versa. They understand that you have a sense of purpose. They understand their sense of purpose. I feel like they think that you are like meant to be, like it's fated that you two come into contact. It's interesting because this is the purple Astro dice as well. But with that Libra energy, look, this person may want to bring balance, like balance the scales. And that's interesting because of the 2 rings, you know. Maybe you are very aware of this person in your energy. But this, like being Libra, I am recording this when Venus is in retrograde. So this could very much be coming to light because it does talk about Venus in retrograde does bring up people who are from the past, or people that need to be known, or it's addressing issues within relationships that have a sense of fragility to them that need to be worked through, and in lessons that need to be learned. I think this person is also very loving and loves love, okay? So they can really get down a rabbit hole when it comes to, you know, maybe even forcing their intuition and believing too far down the rabbit hole, being very charming. They're an air sign, so they can be really up in their head about this. And intuition is one of the higher chakras. And look, they're charming and diplomatic, you know. They know how to speak to you with their word. They're very good with their words. Interesting. Let's find out some more about this person. Taurus is also ruled by Venus, so they could be Libra, they could be Taurus, they could be Cancer or Pisces as well with that intuition. But everyone has intuition. I just feel like this person is really trying to trust it, especially with their feelings towards you. Pioneer. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Yeah, this person's got really good ideas. Very much in their head about ideas. An ideas man, I just heard, so only take that as energy, not as gender. But they may be a sparky, like an electrician. Just with that like light bulb look there. I also feel like this might be a different kind of path for them to take, like in approaching you and loving you, because this is like pioneer. It's like never been done before. I've never had a relationship like this before. Okay, we have child divine, innocence, purity, redemption, suggests a special connection with the divine. Yeah, very tapped in, okay? They could be younger than you. This could be their first, like, real crush, like, real crush. If they're young. Monk nun, obviously within, like, adult limits. Monk nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Yeah, I think this person wants to see this through, and that's why they're looking at their intuition, and that's why they're looking at a state of balance and being like, okay, how do we take this further? Where do we go from here? Speaking of, where do we go from here? Let's get some more info on this person, please, Spirit. I actually want to shuffle these. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Again, take it how it resonates. Take it as energy. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Goodness. Look, they either just cut their hair, because I'm looking at this older man. It's a pretty scary looking picture, I must admit. But I was looking at his hair. It looked like it was combed back, you know, like a wet comb. Carriage. A journey either physical or mental. Yeah, they're going on a journey in their mind for sure. But I think they'd have to do that for a living too. This person could be an engineer with that pioneering thing coming through. An electrical engineer. But the carriage also makes me think of the chariot energy, which is Cancer energy. That you could meet this person while traveling as well. Disappointment in some affair. I feel like they've either been like let go at a job situation. You possibly could have cut this person out of your life if you know who they are. That's for some of you. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Yeah, this person may be a friend of yours. And they're coming across as quite loyal and steadfast. The disappointment in some affair may be the fact that you've recently gone through a breakup of some kind. And they may be hesitant to approach. You've also got dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Again, only take that if it resonates. We've got fly, a period of ill health or depression. I also feel that the fly watches over things. So that very much is my secret admirer. When a fly is in the room when I'm doing a reading, I just feel like there's someone who's keeping a close eye on you. Bell, announcement. This is my wedding kind of card. So I feel like this person either has something to say to you or wants to invite you as a +1 to a wedding, or you meet this person at a wedding. We have claw, be careful, do not take risks. Again, if this is for traveling, I feel like that's something where it kind of reminds me of a ride. I'm pretty sure there's a claw kind of ride at Dreamworld, which is what would you call it? A theme park here in Australia. Is it SeaWorld, Dreamworld, Movie World? One of them has the claw. So I feel like there's a risk. It's like, oh, this could be a wild ride if we get involved in something like this. Yeah. Oh. I can't help but think there is something a little bit sinister about this person. But let's move on. Let's see. You know, unwanted attention. Tell me about pile number 2, secret admirer. The star in reverse. That's unwanted attention. Goodness. It's like they're putting you on a pedestal and you're like, that's not it. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I just heard a fall from grace. Okay, so that might be the disappointment in some affair. So, oh, literally affair, right? So I feel like this person may have been let loose from their job because of an affair that they had. The 9, that's spun too. The 9 of Wands, it's spun around. So when the 9 of Wands is upright, it's really talking about like the last man standing, and like pushing beyond your boundaries. It also talks about exhaustion though. 7 of Wands. Oh gosh, look at this. You may have blocked this person, or you're really trying to block this person out. Or this person energetically picks up that you're trying to block them out, whether you know of them or not. You might just be like, oh, that guy at work, or this woman at work, or whoever. from, you know, maybe yoga class with that monk nun there, dedication to spirit, maybe the yoga teacher, and you're just like, I don't want to go anymore. Like, I don't want anything to do with that. But I feel like this person's still trying, you know, with that last man standing kind of energy, but it's in reverse. It's like, they just don't know when to give up. And the star is like, when it's like wish fulfillment, but it's unrequited. Like, if this person thinks you're it, you're like, absolutely not. Page of Voices. My deck is upright. So that's the Page of Swords in reverse. They're not getting it. They're not learning their lesson from their past behaviors. You've also got the Three of Cups. I'm strongly feeling like this person may be someone you even know, like at after work drinks, or it's like in a social circle, you know this person, and they may be sending you unwarranted messages. With that announcement energy, it's like ding, 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 my phone's blowing up, and you're just like, I really don't want to engage in this. Look, if this is causing you some kind of ill health, especially when it comes to feeling like you don't have boundaries, you're able to hit the block button. Protection from a powerful friend. Just because this person may, they could threaten you because of the be careful, do not take risks. They could threaten you in some way. Hey, you can't say anything about this, or if you block me, I'm going to tell someone about this and this and this. This can be overdoing the drink, okay? This can be like third-party energies. It can be the affair kind of energy. You might have been in a relationship with this person or a situationship with this person and not known that they were actually married or something like that. And it's causing you a great deal of stress. And that's could be why there's actually an older man and a dark woman coming up, like two actual other parties, and why the Three of Cups is here. It's like, oh, here we are where there's three of us in this triangle and I had no idea. And you actually don't, it just feels like you, like this person pioneered this person charmed you, this person almost like spiritual bypassed you, or like spiritual gaslit you with, oh, I feel it in my intuition. Oh, that's sad. Goodness. Or this person is trying to say like, oh, I want to balance the scales with you because I do feel, and maybe they genuinely do feel like they have a divine connection with you. But what the divine feels like it's saying is that this person isn't learning their lesson, that this was a karmic lesson for them or a karmic lesson for you, and it needs to come to an end. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Eight of Swords, death energy. This needs to come to an end. My hands are tied in this situation. There's no moving forward with this. I'm sorry. I'm up in my head about it, but I feel like it's the right decision. Very dark energies here too. Four of Voices. It's time for you to heal from this situation. There will not be a rebirth of this situation. If you want there to be, I know I'm just picking up on the mostly darker aspects of this reading, but if you want there to be some kind of reconciliation, this is the retreat, the rejuvenate, recycle, redo, okay? And I am recording this when Venus is in retrograde, so this is the time when things can come back around again. But if you are like not wanting this energy to come back around, and that's why you are kind of blocking them out, then you need to take measures to protect yourself so that you can get some decent rest, so that you can heal any mental discomfort that has arisen from this situation. Because mentally, I feel like it's really getting to this person, and potentially really getting to you as well. If this is someone that you have unblocked, because I'm just drawn to the way this person is pushing the black curtain aside. It's like I've unblocked this person and maybe I can give it another go. Maybe I can give it another go. I just don't know how that would pan out. I feel like there's a lot of forces against this connection, to be completely honest. But you do you, okay? We have the Tower at the bottom. Yeah, this has caused a great deal of disruption, broken home, broken marriage. I'm drawn to the fact that I nearly saw this carriage as like a broken wheel. See how it looks like it's got pieces all stuck together? So I wanted to say that it has nowhere to go from here. You know, there's no forward movement from here. And the announcement may have been, hey, guess what? I'm married. I'm in a connection. and it may have come from the other party, which can be extreme, like sickening, you know, and a sickening feeling for you. And you need to believe in hope. You need to believe that with this tower, what has crumbled, it has been a blessing in disguise, and that there will be a rebirth in love for you. Okay, I feel like that's very important to mention. Let's have a look at what this person would say. What would this person say if they had the chance? I bury myself in work to forget you. I wish I could share my good news with you. This person wants to come off as like a good guy. I know I keep saying guy, but like, take it how you will. It's time for me to heal now. I think they're saying that to you too. Like, yeah, I messed up. Like, you need to go and heal from this situation. Some people just don't know that they've messed up though, honestly. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, I couldn't let you get too close. If you were starting to say, hey, like, you know, can I come to your place? And they were like, no, no, no. Now you know why. Now you know why they wouldn't let you get too close to them, because it feels like third party energy. Faux show, faux show. What else has been at play? Goodness, I'm going to take these ones. The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Okay, take that how you will. You can take that as your energy in order to like, yeah, this was a crappy situation, but I'm going to come back stronger. I'm going to find passion and desire to trust and believe in love again. Okay, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Yeah. If this wasn't a situation where you were the third party without you knowing, and it was a case of instead it's like you were the one being cheated on, okay, then you may want to reconcile in some way. Again, completely up to you. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. Yeah, there needs to be some kind of I think there was a karmic lesson, and I think there's some spiritual growth that needs to happen from this 100%. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay, this person could have had multiple affairs in this situation, and possibly that's why you didn't get a key on a ring, because they actually had given all their keys out. There was one that fell on the floor, so I'm curious. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. Yeah, there could be some kind of announcement forward with this, or a new love coming in for you. What else does pile number 2 need to know about this situation? Platypus, privacy. Yeah, give yourself that retreat. Give yourself your privacy that you need, especially if this was something that became very public, and that desire to love again is like, oh, I feel shame around this for some of you. Look, the platypus has like a poison. Is it in their feet? So, you know, they look gorgeous. They look so rare. You know, this person, pioneer, rare, the start, a beginning, intuition. You could have felt like a strong pull to this person, and that's okay. If it was you that felt a strong pull to this person and you feel like you've made a mistake here and you're like, how did my intuition lead me so astray? There is this karmic lesson for you, this spiritual lesson for you. So take it. You know, I really think you will, and you will retreat and you will rebirth. And if you take your privacy and don't let the sting, you know, stop you from believing in love again and having another shot at love, then I think you're going to be okay, and you will build love from a stronger foundation, one that is built on clarity, okay, instead of possible lies and seduction. Yeah, new opportunities are coming for you, pile number 2. Especially when it comes to love and money, in that order. And let go. A strong healing period is following this. So I think you passed the test. I think you've passed the test. Final advice here for pile number 2. Can we get some final advice for pile number 2, please, Spirit? Remember, if this is something that you may be heading into, I don't want to scare you, but I would just get more information and follow that intuitive nudge where you think there may be something more going on. Investigate. You know, it's a wild world out there in the dating realm. Okay, wow. Take a break when you need it. Respect your own limits. Yeah, you don't have to go back out socializing. You don't have to get back on the dating scene straight away. The 2 and the 1 is a 3. The 3s are about groups and growth and expression. So you may need to be around some people who really understand you right now. And that's as much as you can give or get in terms of privacy. But take that break and respect your own limits is your overall advice. And I think that's perfect for this situation. So that is what I have for you. Please only take what resonates, but let me know what does. I'm curious if you're open. I love when we support each other in the comments. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Take really good care of yourself, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Pile number 3, you chose the Astro Dice with the number 7, the 7th house, which is all about partnerships and relationships, marriage, life partner, business partner, and you have creativity here. It looks like a ring light, so I do kind of pick up on some social media energy with that as well. This could also be about like foreign affairs. This could be someone that is in the limelight, you know, in the spotlight in some way. Or you are, okay? And that's how they're seeing you. We are tapping into, if I didn't say it already, I'm just straight into it. We are tapping into who is your secret admirer. We have the Messiah serving humanity with humility, and the Fool. I'm going to read the shadow attribute as well as the light attribute because of the way that landed. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. The shadow attribute is using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. So someone who hides behind foolish acts, behind jokes, okay, like a self-deprecating comedian. Otherwise, it's a fool who uses their emotions as a way to lighten the mood in a good way. Because this serving humanity with humility, it doesn't feel like the shadow attribute, okay? I feel like there's one more though. Give me one more for this secret admirer. Ooh, we have the, am I allowed to say that word on the internet? I don't know. I'm going to hold that card down here. It is a job that typically women do, for the title of the word anyway, in a particular industry. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Look, this person could have an OnlyFans. I just want to put that out there. Oh, we've already got those cards. I'm going to go with the tea leaf. Tea leaf. Give me more information on this person who is secretly admiring pile number 3. The 7 is also about reflection, assessment, and control. We have leg, stepping into a new experience. Okay, so that could be that kind of energy. Okay, someone stepping into a online ring light, performing, you know, for humanity with humility, but also feeling like they're perhaps using humor in that way as well. I mean, you can use OnlyFans for all sorts of reasons. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Obviously, I feel like this is an admiring situation, so passionate love. 10 cards, celebration, fun, enjoyment. I do kind of think of someone that you know socially or that wants to go for social drinks. Perhaps someone that overdoes it because it's quite a hefty drink, if you know what I mean. Like it's a big cup. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. I feel like this is an Ace of Swords. Like it's like, ooh, breakthrough. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with this situation. I need to cut through this mess. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Take it as energy. You or them could be younger. I feel like it's them because we are talking about, I did ask specifically about them just then. So I think they may be younger. Or they just have a youthful appearance. They might even have like a man bun or longer hair. Tell me more about this situation. The Empress. The Fool again. Okay, so someone who wants to take a leap of faith towards you. The Empress is giving like mum energy, okay, mummy energy, but also someone who's a creator, okay, and you've got creativity there. So someone who's birthing new ideas and new content, okay, is what I feel, into life. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. There is a success, limelight. There is a star power here. Eight of Wands wanted to make itself known at the bottom there too. It just slid out. So I feel like this person is going to be in contact, or they're going to send messages, like rapid fire kind of messages, especially if it's below something that you do, as in like a video or photos. It's like in some way they get into your message and they're like no, backwards and forwards. Four of Cups. Ooh, with the Fool, and the Two of Pentacles. I think this person has a decision that they need to make about bringing balance to this situation. It's like, okay, this person has the star power and I want to take a leap of faith towards this person. But would I be juggling this situation? Like, would this person, meaning you, pile number 3, they're thinking, is pile number 3 going to be juggling me? Would they reject my offer because of their star power? And that's the fear. That's the breakthrough that this person is having. They're like, they're really up in their head about, oh dear, I don't know if this is something that there's a sense that this person wants to save you in some way with that Messiah energy. And then you've got the Seven of Swords here. So this person does feel like they are struggling with coming to terms with the fact that there is, obviously this is a secret. The Seven of Swords is secrets, lies, people sneaking around. And I'm very drawn to the fact that this looks like as above, so below, you know, taking a look at your shadow self, taking a look at your light attributes. And that's possibly why the Fool here wanted me to show both parts of this person, where they can, you know, make a good-hearted joke, but they can also make jokes that are hiding a lot of things, wearing a lot of masks. And they obviously know that you are playing a character. But they may feel like the secrecy of this, or your particular career path, and even if you're not like in the spotlight in that sense, okay, in a desiring sense, let's just say that, an OF sense, then it is something where this person feels like they might have to wear a mask around you because they're only witnessing you with your mask on. Does that make sense? Like, you're playing a role in some capacity for your creations that gives you your star power and puts you in the limelight. And they possibly think that they don't actually know the real you. And that's where they're like, oh, I could be rejected here because I don't have the extra information. I don't have the other pentacle. The other penny hasn't dropped as to who this person is. And so when we talk about a penny dropping, we're usually talking about something making complete sense. And they feel like they haven't got the complete picture, the complete sense of what's going on here. Speaking of what's going on here, can we get a bit more information about this? I feel like I need to come back to that deck though. What else is going on here? One more. Okay, 2. You could, whoa. Wow. Hello, Fool energy. Hello, wearing a mask. This could be acting. It could be singing. It could be that you're on stage as a band. Yeah, or some kind of content creation, not showing true feelings, hiding personality, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. I think they're deluding themselves to think that they have a shot with you. But if you feel like there is potential here for this, then just be careful that this person isn't the sly fox, isn't trying to delude you by also wearing a mask and kind of putting themselves on a pedestal that potentially matches where you are and you believing that. You know, masquerading as someone else. The chaser, codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. This is your fear of abandonment right here. Okay, so I feel like this person has a little bit of a strong admiration for you to verging on obsession. Okay, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. It's giving tower. Okay, it's giving tower energy where things could really like come to a head and crumble around this person. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Yeah, if you've ever given this person a little bit of attention, especially if it was within the role that you play, then this person has completely taken it out of proportion. And I think they've developed like an infatuation with you that may come crumbling down around them when they realize that they've made a fool of themselves, thinking they can save you from this industry or this career, or thinking that they can kind of, you know, there's something martyrish about this Messiah energy, like where you're going to be super impressed by them and what they do. And that's where I feel like they may be wearing a mask of, yeah, I'm an amazing person too. I do this too. Yeah, there's just something that's not quite right there. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Okay. I would be very careful about this situation and about stepping into this new experience, especially if you're like, oh, this could go somewhere. This could be legit, like a fan. I could really, like, you know, date someone normal. But I feel like there's a sense where this person is going to switch because this mask situation, it's like mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off. You get to see the real person, and they were trying to, like anyone, I guess, would, but there's an immaturity that's coming across. So whether this person is younger or not, or it's just an immaturity, there is a sense that they're kidding themselves about this situation. What would this person say? What would this person say? We both know I'm not the one for you. Yeah, they're deluded. I hid who I really am from you. And this person is going to feel like they've been stabbed in the back when they realize that the you that is off camera is obviously a different person, you know, and they're, especially if you say, look, you're acting differently. You're a hypocrite here. You know, you're acting a fool here, and you're not who you said you were. Maybe their picture, you know, even doesn't match up to the person that you actually meet up with. And so they feel like they've been stabbed in the back when you say, hey, you lied to me. I don't want to deal with this situation. And so I hid who I really am from you is really saying, like, when you find it out, you could also feel a sense of betrayal, deception, especially if you were like, oh, this person's really good looking. I'm going to try something new and try and date a fan, and it could blow up in your face, okay? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Moving along. Look, and maybe you do. Maybe it goes back to, all right, you're going to keep doing your career the way you do it. And I'm going to go back to living my life, but I'm going to still be a super fan, you know, and if that's what's something you want to do, then definitely, especially when honesty, okay, when honesty comes to the forefront, when it comes to your attention. And number 7 is again repeated here, so 77, but also again talking about that 7th house of perhaps there's a contract here as well that they might need to sign an NDA or flip it or reverse it. Or it just might be like a business partnership where this person, you know, acted a certain way to come in to like lead the way for you, and you followed because it was contractually agreed that you would follow this person, and then it turned out that this person was really hiding things from you. You know, like an Elvis kind of situation with his manager, that kind of vibe. Selflessness, Elkira. So I feel like there's a sense that you pity this person to a degree, even though they have wronged you. But selflessness can also talk to this Messiah energy where they feel like they're doing anything for you. You know, they're really putting everything on the line for you. But I feel like there's an ulterior motive here, which is not cute. It's kind of scary. Let me just get some of these cards. I really wanted some juicy good ones, but they've been pretty sketch today, I must say. This says no, like a big fat warning. So use your voice, use your words, use your assertion. Forgiveness, look, you could forgive this person and move on to a healthy business partnership if that's the case. I'm not going to take those because they're in the reversal, but you've got if you believe. So if you believe that you can forgive this person, yes. If not, don't. But also, I think this if you believe is really talking about like just try and see the other parts of this, the other sides of this, the other sides of this person, and don't have blind faith in people. And there is almost like with this selflessness, there's also like a selfishness that needs to come into play to assert your boundaries, even with people that are potential like business partners, leaders, agents, that kind of thing, who are meant to lead you down the right path and perhaps have done you wrong. You might be just so busy and so passionate about your career here, or your whatever puts you in the spotlight, that you're like, yeah, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget. You know, I don't want to actually work with you again. I'll let you go for my own karma, because I just don't have room in my life for that kind of stuff. And so if you believe that you will find someone who is selfless in their provision of a role where they are meant to get you gigs or something like that, if you believe that someone out there does have good motives, then you will find that person as well. Can we get some final advice here for pile number 3? Give of yourself to help those in need, but stay true to your own needs as well. Don't work so hard that you neglect your own health. Don't give so much that you compromise your own boundaries. Literally, that is just what I said. Wow. I don't know what you are doing here, but please let me know if you're confident or willing to share what you are doing, or who this person is, what this situation was. I feel like this needs to have some light of day shed on it in a creative industry. This might be something that really needs discussion. Okay, but give of yourself to a degree, because you have this selflessness. You have this desire to create and give this content to people and to do a good job, right? And you sound like you've got a really good work ethic, but this person may be trying to push you in ways that you don't want to be pushed, and therefore trying to gain a level of trust from you in a way that doesn't feel like a new experience you ever want to step into again. You want to create more of an assertion with that dagger energy, a clarity, so that you can believe that there is a better, role model or fan or agent or provider for you. So you're not compromising your own boundaries, and especially if you are doing work that is in the kind of OF kind of realm, okay? Don't compromise your own boundaries. Take really, really good care of yourself. And especially with that 7, reflection is needed, okay? Assessment is needed, and then you get to control. It's like you are the star here, so you get to control this situation, and you get to control your career and how far your body or your image or your likeness actually is revealed, and your privacy is revealed. I'm going to end my speech there. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description box below. But thank you guys for being here. I will see you in the next one.